Hello guys, this is Average Going 96 and welcome to another video. And today I'm going to be talking to you about WrestleMania. I'm going to be talking to you about what I think WWE is going through right now and what my opinion is. The builds of WrestleMania, well, the build up to each match at WrestleMania, and the pre and post of the show, and also, yeah, Undertaker versus Bray, which is probably my biggest concern to WrestleMania itself. But anyway, we're gonna get on to my rant with WWE. I'm not angry, but I'm not happy with the role that WWE has been playing so far. The build up to Rusev and John Cena for WrestleMania is definitely gonna happen, but the build has been so bad. It's been like so bad in my opinion. Like I know what they're doing. They're trying to obviously make it look like that John Cena is not going to be at WrestleMania to beat Rusev and then probably bury Rusev to win the United States Championship, which is also a good thing in a way because obviously it will make the United States title look good. Whoever beats him for that title, hopefully someone decent, because like you never know, that might be John Cena's last title defense with the United States Championship. I'm not 100%. I'm not 100% certain about what's going to happen with the United States title. But if Rusev does defeat Cena at WrestleMania 2-0, that would be amazing as well. But like, who? If Cena can't beat him, then who can beat Rusev? It'll be like the Brock Lesnar thing, because obviously Cena can't beat Rusev and Brock Lesnar, so obviously Reigns will have to beat fucking Lesnar, unfortunately. Um, I would say Cena's going to win at WrestleMania, but it doesn't feel the same as last year with freaking Wyatt. It's pretty much the same role with Cena taking on someone in the mid card just to get rid just to make Cena look busy and probably to bury freaking Rusev, which is a load of crap in my opinion. Um, but I mean, Cena's always very protected at WrestleMania, so well, we'll have to see what happens from there. Um, for the Intercontinental Championship ladder match, that is the only match that pretty much I'm looking forward to because first off, it's a ladder match, and we all know what's happening at ladder matches. They're always really good. It's got some really great mid carders in the match, so like I'm looking forward to seeing it. I hope Dean Ambrose wins this one. In my opinion, Dean Ambrose has been hanging. I wouldn't say from the bottom, but he hasn't really been much on the top ever since his match with Seth Rollins um in the Hell in the Cell, which was his last match against Rollins, like in a pay per view, and that was the last time that Dean Ambrose was on a high league. If that makes sense. Speaking of high leagues, Bray Wyatt versus the Undertaker. I'm happy with Bray. I'm happy for Bray because he's doing a fantastic job building up this match. The only problem is it's going to be bad for both men, whoever wins. What I mean is, if Bray Wyatt wins, then that's going to make the streak look like it meant nothing. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean anything anymore. If Undertaker wins, that's Bray Wyatt buried for good, because Undertaker is the biggest name in wrestling. You know what I mean? It's the Undertaker. And what can you do to recover from a match and from a loss at WrestleMania with the Undertaker? With CM Punk, that was different because he returned in his hometown of Chicago and he got a good pop and he beat Jericho at Payback. And then obviously he went on to having more amazing matches like with Brock Lesnar. You know what I mean? Bray Wyatt, what the fuck is gonna happen? If Bray Wyatt beat Taker, then that means he'll probably go for the fucking title. Or we'll have like a Cesaro year in 2014 when he won the Andre the Giant Battle Royal and then he just gets shit all over him. You know what I mean? And I don't want that happening with Bray Wyatt. And to be honest, I don't I don't really know, guys. It's just one of the things that it looks good, but in a way it shouldn't really happen. It's the same thing with Sting and Undertaker if they ever face at WrestleMania. Because first off, he's lost him, man. WrestleMania 30, he got his ass kicked, and to be honest, he was He was in pain. He got injured, unfortunately, during the match, and that's why he lost. The guy. It was also Vince McMahon's decision, and then suddenly he's like, "Oh yeah, the fans were really angry at the fact that Lesnar won last year at WrestleMania. Let's give him to Bray Wyatt because Bray Wyatt's the new Undertaker." That is pretty much the only reason why I see this, because first off, they're two characters that are meant to be the face of fear. Taker was the face of fear back in the Attitude Era, as the Almighty Undertaker. And now Bray Wyatt's the new Undertaker, pretty much. So it's the old versus the new. That's the way I see it, in my opinion. Like I said, storyline wise, it's been building up very, very well. Pretty much ever since the beginning of the build up to Fastlane. I did react to Bray Wyatt's coffin thing, and I did know it was Bray Wyatt, and it was amazing. Don't get me wrong; it was a great promo. Bray Wyatt is really carrying the story very, very well. I mean, like, he, due to his amazing promo skills and microphone skills, it's making this build up look very interesting to me. It's unpredictable of who's going to win in the way I see it, but at the end, if I had to choose, it'd have to be the Undertaker, just so Undertaker can get a clean win and go on next year for WrestleMania 32 in the Class of Hall of Fame 2016. That is the way I see it. It's fair to Taker, it's fair to the fans, and it's good for his own health, because he's over his 50s now. I mean, Sting. I don't know the physical well-being of Sting. I mean, I can see him being in a good 25-minute match at least with Triple H, which I do hope is a really good match, because when you really think about it, this is sort of a once in a lifetime opportunity to see a match like this. This is a match of pretty much the McMahon's golden boy, Triple H, who's pretty much taking over WWE after Vince passes, versus the man of WCW, Sting. So this is pretty much a battle of WCW versus WWE. So that is the only time that you're probably ever going to see a WCW versus WWE sort of big Mania match, the way I see it. I mean, next thing you know, it pretty much like all the WCW guys would turn on WWE the night after WrestleMania, just to get a really good crowd reaction. You know what I mean? Because that it's the night after WrestleMania, so fun knows what can happen, man. But the booking decisions with John Cena this past week on Monday Night Raw, Axel Mania. I don't why was he in the random booking decision of getting his ass kicked like that by Cena? Like, I understand the storyline about Cena just being angry, but why give it to freaking Curtis Axel? Why? Like, just because he's like some, like, I don't know, like, as to a lot of fans would say, he's just the puny guy, and then Cena just beats the crap out of him and wins, just to make an example. It's been freaking 12 to 13 years. It's way too predictable, man. I mean, change. I don't know what to say about John Cena anymore, because to me, it's just the same old shit. It really is. It just generally is same old shit. And I don't blame John Cena. I blame the creative team, because the creative team can't do shit to actually make this company even fucking good as it is. You know what I mean? Well, good, as I would say. The only thing that's interesting is Sting, Triple H in their match, which I think their build up is actually pretty good so far. I see that Triple H is firing the former WCW guys. I mean, like, he had a little bit of a kerfuffle with had a bit of kerfuffle with Ric Flair, and he fired Booker T. And I'm assuming that he's going to fire someone from some former WCW man or wrestler from probably DDP, possibly from what do you call it, from WCW on Raw next week, possibly. Never know what's going to happen. But like I said, the matchup between Sting and Triple H is pretty much, it is a once in a lifetime match. You think Rock and Cena's once in a lifetime? That goes straight out the fucking window, literally. And then there's fans like, oh yeah, this is awesome. We want Sting. You're getting him. We want Triple H versus Sting. You're getting it. Speaking of Sting, I don't, like I said earlier, I don't want there to be an Undertaker versus Sting. You're probably wondering why the hell do you not want to see that? It would be such a classic. Yes, it would have been. Think about it. Undertaker, he's almost lost it. He's going to retire sooner rather than later. And you look at Sting, who's on a massive roll right now. He's not speaking. He's doing the Jericho thing when he first returned in 2012. And, he's going to make a big impact. Don't get me wrong. You never know. He might win. He might go for a fucking title shot maybe one day. You never know. Just to make one special moment in his career in WWE, you have no idea what's going to happen. But the reason why I disagree and why I don't want to see Taker versus Sting is because it would be an amazing match if it was back in the day. Like if it was Attitude Era or Aggressive Era, Ruthless Aggression Era. Like if it was during that time, like a Survivor Series or a WrestleMania, that would be the perfect moment to have a match like that. Having a match like now, it just ruins the fantasy of it. You know what I mean? So like it won't be as exciting. It'll just well, I wouldn't say it'll be predictable. It would be an unpredictable fight. Don't get me wrong. It's two people that are legends, and it's hard to think, okay, this is WrestleMania. It's Undertaker. Is Sting the right guy to, go into WrestleMania and beat Taker as well as Brock Lesnar has? Or maybe Bray Wyatt has, oh shit. Sorry, my mic fell. I'm just trying to keep up like this so you can probably hear me better. But anyway, but Bray Wyatt and all that facing Taker. I'm not so sure. I would say Taker is going to win this one, but it's gonna mean a lot of shit to Bray Wyatt. They got WWE creative team have got to do something very fucking good if Bray Wyatt's gonna lose. If Bray Wyatt loses, then what the fuck is gonna happen for his recovery on Raw? What's gonna happen to him the Raw after? What's going to happen in Extreme Rules for Bray Wyatt? We have no fucking idea. And the thing that really pisses me off is that the fact that some of the shit that we get, the build up to this WrestleMania, I don't even know. I mean, Roman Reigns, for example. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, Roman Reigns has actually been pretty good for the past couple of weeks. To me, he is improving. But the way I see it, Brock Lesnar's title reign is way too. It's too much. How can I say this? It's the title reign has been way too short. The way I see it, it's only been a year, just a year, and I don't know how to say this, guys. It's just quite hard to explain. CM Punk's title reign, that meant something. That meant something to the title. Brock Lesnar, he's a part-timer. Yes, he defeated the streak. Yes, he defeated John Cena for the title. Yes, we get that. But it doesn't feel the same. It doesn't feel as special anymore. And if Reigns wins the title of Lesnar at the same time, I'm thinking to myself, this title reign was pretty much meant nothing because Reigns is not ready for a title. He really is not. I mean, a lot of people will disagree. A lot of people will agree. Like I said, guys, I like Reigns, okay? I do like Roman Reigns as a competitor. I like his intensity in his matches. And he has the look, don't get me wrong, because that's what WWE's like and that's what Vince is like. Oh, he's related to The Rock? Put him in the main event of WrestleMania. Yeah. I'm only taking the piss. But we just have to accept the fact that Reigns is probably going to beat Lesnar and probably face Sheamus, guys. Yes, that apparently Sheamus is meant to be returning for a monster heel run, like he did in 2010 against Triple H against Roman Reigns for the WWE. What am I saying? The WWE World Heavyweight Championship in the Extreme Rules match. Never know. Tables, ladders, and chairs, whatever. In Extreme Rules. That to me, Sheamus. I wouldn't say he deserves it, but I mean, that will at least give Reigns a bit of belief in him because I mean, like they'll be like, oh, Sheamus doesn't deserve the title. Oh, Roman Reigns doesn't deserve the title. I mean, they're putting two guys that don't fucking deserve the title in one match. Oh my god. Well, if they do, but that's the way I think about if they do this. It doesn't really bother me that Reigns is going to be champion, but at the same time, like I said, he doesn't deserve it. It's just I don't know. I mean, like there will be people that will moan about Daniel Bryan. There will be people that moan about like, oh, Daniel Bryan's not doing this, Daniel Bryan's not doing that. He's in a ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship, which is a good thing for Bryan. He won't win it. Don't get me wrong. I mean, like, if he does win it, that's awesome. But I don't see him winning it. I see Dean Ambrose winning it. The way I see it. I mean, you never know. Our Truth could win it. Surprise win, like Damien Sandow did when Cody Rhodes was in a tag team with him. I mean, that was awesome. That was. But um, I'm not angry about this build for WrestleMania. There's just been so many. There's just been so many things that are like this. At least we're not moaning as much as last year. Last year was ridiculous. I think this year is going to be way better than last year. The way I see it, I mean, like the build, we haven't got that long. I mean, hang on, what's the date? It's the 4th of March. 4th of March. We've got like another freaking about 3 or 4 weeks left. That is not a long build. That's not a long build at all. Usually for WrestleMania, we get like about 7 to 8 weeks of build. This year, it's about 5 or 6. What the fuck? I mean, even taking like 2 weeks off, taking 2 weeks off just to make the build less, that would still mean a lot more pressure for WWE creative team. They have to work harder for individual star on what story this is like. The story is telling, if that makes sense. Like Reigns and Lesnar, that's fine. I don't really care. There's a Taker and Bray Wyatt. It looks cool, but to be honest, I don't. At the same time, it's meh. It's unpredictable, but we'll have to see what happens. Triple H and Sting, that's going to be great. I know that's going to be fantastic. Intercontinental Championship match and a ladder match. That is something interesting, guys. An Intercontinental Championship ladder match at WrestleMania. This is a perfect way to push the Intercontinental Championship to make it look special. And I love the fact that people are stealing the title to say, look, no, I'm the champion. And Dean Ambrose is like, no, I'm the champion. And then there's Dolph Ziggler, and no, I'm the champion. I've been the Intercontinental Champion more times than any of you have. And all that crap. To be honest with you, I think he's like is he a 6th time now? Or was that Wade Barrett? I don't even know. But anyway, guys, that is WrestleMania to me. And AJ Lee and I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about divas. No, I'm not sexist, but come on. The Bellas, seriously. They didn't have an interesting match. Like Nikki Bella, she's pretty much the John Cena's fucking diva. The John Cena diva of WWE, the way I see it. But as I as I always say, shit happens. But what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I mean I'm done with WWE right now. But before I go, I just wanted to say that this game here, Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse. There you go. Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse is out. It looks pretty cool. I will be playing it very soon. I know this game came out a couple of days ago, but I haven't had a chance to play it because I've been very busy with working out and all that. And I apologize also for the lack of uploads. Um, and I need to start doing a bit more WWE my career. I did say in my last video that like that my little talk with Ross video, whatever it was, that I will be doing like lack of videos because of how busy I have been for the past couple of weeks, and I am going to get even more busier. You know what I mean? I'm going to get even more busy than I have ever been because of the wrestling. I have to keep up with the training, and also I have to try and keep you guys entertained at the same time. So that's hard. So like I said, guys, I will do this game very, very soon, and yeah, I might make a video tonight. Never know. Like, I mean, I am gonna go gym quite soon, but I just wanted to do this video really quickly for you because I wouldn't be doing all these reactions if it wasn't for you lot. I mean, like it wouldn't even matter to me if I had only 50 subscribers. I would still have a like company, and it's awesome. It's awesome to have people out there asking me questions, talking about WWE, and people that are big fans of the company, and like to watch me for 3 or 4 hours on GooglePlus.com on YouTube, and it's awesome. I love doing my reactions. They're awesome. They're fun. sometimes I'm angry, sometimes I'm happy, sometimes I'm freaking, jumping out of my seat as happy. Like I don't mean to. Like I mean, this is you just get that feeling that you're so excited. I probably will for WrestleMania. I might be talking shit about WrestleMania, but when it comes to time when I'm watching it, I'm just be like, yeah, it's WrestleMania. You know what I mean? But anyway, guys, that's the video today. My rant, I guess, and it's been my video of today, and I will continue to do what's best for business, as Triple H would say. All right, guys, this is Average Game 96, and hopefully you have a nice day. Well, nice evening. All right, take care, guys.